Outside a bodega in Park Slope, our Ida Siegel is live outside the local precinct where the girls' parents have been talking to police. And Ida, so many wondering tonight, how could this happen?
Well, witnesses are telling us that this is a case of a man rejected and then taking revenge. And yes, the family is here at the local police precinct talking to detectives, trying to make sense of a senseless crime that happened outside a local bodega. The Natural Plus bodega back open today after an especially traumatic stabbing last night. Police say a 19-year-old girl was stabbed to death after rejecting a man's advances. A witness who did not want to be identified described what happened.
One of the guys had complimented the two girls that had walked in with their friends, and they said no, they weren't attracted, so he called them names.
It was 2:20 early Sunday morning when police say Samaya Spain, with another 19-year-old neighbors identified as her twin sister, entered the bodega. A man opened the door for them and then hit on the teen girls. Witnesses say they rejected him and he started yelling.
He's banging on the door, they locked the door, then he walked away again, so they unlocked the door so everybody could leave. So the second they opened the door, he ran back into the door and started attacking them. The man jumped at them and stabbed them both. Samaya was stabbed in the chest and killed. Her sister stabbed in the arm and survived.
Nice girls, yeah. Very nice girls. So sad to see them gone, one of them gone,
The man with the knife ran off. State Assembly candidate Tony Herbert calling for tougher penalties for these kinds of crimes.
We also have to make sure that people understand if you pull a knife out on somebody, you're going to go to jail.
Again, police are still looking for that knife-wielding man. No arrests just yet.
After 19-year-old twin sisters were both stabbed in Park Slope early this morning. One of the sisters tonight has succumbed to her injuries. Fox 5's Kendall Green has more on the brutal attack.
She's taking it real hard. You never expect nothing like this to happen. What are you going to do?
Alfonso Goodson is facing a level of grief he never imagined he'd feel after getting a sobering call Sunday about his granddaughter, 19-year-old Samaya Spain.
Said, Granddaddy, Samaya got stabbed and she died.
What was your reaction?
I couldn't believe it. My wife started crying and everything.
Police got the call about a stabbing around 2:20 Sunday morning after someone stabbed Samaya and her twin sister right outside of the Natural Plus bodega in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Mohammed Albar, who works at the store, watched the girls grow up.
They're very nice girls. I know the family. It's very nice. So sad to see them, one of them gone, one of them, she passed away.
A witness on scene says some guys were hanging out at the store, hitting on the group of girls who just walked in.
One of the guys had complimented the two girls that had walked in with their friends, and they said no.
The groups started going back and forth arguing before one of the men walked down the block angrily, according to witnesses. Minutes later, one of the men in his 20s, they say, came banging and kicking on the bodega doors, with the girls still inside. Workers locked the door until he walked away again. When they unlocked the doors, that's when the attack happened.
A guy in all black had stabbed one of the girls in her neck and the other in her arm and ran,
leaving the knife he used right there on scene. Officials expect Samaya's twin sister to be okay, while the workers who witnessed the brutal attack, too, have their scars.
When I come in, they went out. They look like in their faces like so sad about it.
The news reinforcing nearly every father's fear.
I think every father would think about something like this happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst call you could get, like, something happened to your daughter.
Now, police have yet to make an arrest in the case. Anyone who may have seen anything or know anything about the suspect is asked to come forward. In Park Slope, Brooklyn, Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
Man has been charged with the murder of a 19-year-old woman. Police say she was stabbed to death outside a bodega in Brooklyn when she refused to give him his number.
All right, Fox 5's Linda Schmidt joins us live from Park Slope. And Linda, you're hearing the suspect actually turned himself in.
Yeah, he absolutely did that today. He showed up here at the 7A precinct. He turned himself in, and he had his lawyer with him at the time. Now, the 19-year-old victim and her twin sister, they were together last Sunday, and that is when she was stabbed to death. And police say the reason he did it is because she rejected him.
If you knew the twins for 19 years of their life, no one deserves to lose a child. She did not deserve that. She did not deserve will never be the same.
Samaya Spain, just 19 years old, stabbed in her neck and chest at this deli in Park Slope, Brooklyn, after a chance encounter with 20-year-old Veo Kelly. Her twin sister was slashed on her arm.
Her dad, Stephen, is lost. Those are his twins. Those are his babies.
The parents asking Yvette Ramos, a lifelong friend, to speak on their behalf. Police say Kelly, who had too much to drink, flew into a rage when Samaya would not give him her phone number. She and her sister did not know Kelly, had never seen him before. But to pacify him, she gave him her Instagram handle.
Okay, she don't want to give you her number. She gave you her Instagram. That still don't give a reason to kill her.
Deli owner Mohammed Al-Bahar watched the girls grow up. They and their family frequent his store.
We feel really broken hearts, you know.
Authorities say Kelly has at least one prior arrest for robbery. He turned himself in this morning at the 7-8 precinct.
I spoke with LaShawn, her mom, and she would like to thank the detectives on the case. 7-8 got a good team for homicide, and they did their job. They did their job, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart.
And Samaya's birthday, by the way, is next month. She and her twin sister would have celebrated their 20th.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. You know who it is, who it should be, man. Your boy, a.k.a. Jay Castle, better known now as Who, Trucker J. I'm at my location early, on time, prompt. You understand me? In this field, to be successful, you must be prompt, on time, disciplined. You understand me? Just trying to lead you to the well so you could drink, you heard? You heard? I'm gonna be that truck driver, like how the rappers be doing their thing. I'm gonna be the truck driver. They gonna be like, yo, man, that truck driver always pulling out knots, man. He get money, man. I need to get in this field. Sometimes you gotta make these youngsters believers. So by any means necessary, I must make you a believer. You understand me? You heard? It's legit, it's legal, it's healthy. Your health is wealth. You understand me? You gotta have good vision, good blood pressure, a decent sized weight. You understand me? To get your medical card. You heard? But I'm gonna do like the rappers do. I'm gonna be the truck driver. Yo, that truck driver, man. He be showing us money. He gets money, and it's legit. It's legal. You understand me? He's always pulling out knots. How long I've been doing this? In my YouTube channel. This is my new YouTube channel. And I understand that I don't have a lot of subscribers. That's cool. See, I don't do it for that. I do it to try to save at least one youngster that's going through the hellfire and they want to be out. They want to get out the game. But anyways, let's get into the topic here. You see the video that I presented to you, right? I don't understand this. This parasite, right? These two twins, beautiful by the way. Rest in peace to the one that passed away. Was going to the store, right? The corner store bodega. You know how in New York, it's always knuckleheads and drug dealers and fiends. Everybody's outside. They went to the corner store, man. This parasite was mad because he got rejected. He asked for the girl's number. So instead of her, like, she tried to play chess in this instant. Well, he might get mad if I don't give it to him, which he did. But I'll give him my Instagram handle. Maybe that'll work. And he could just send instant messages or DMs and I'll just ignore him. Oh no, he wasn't taking that for an answer. So the girls were in the store. The owner locks the store. This fool is kicking on the door. You understand me? Kicking on the door, trying to get inside. For what, bro? What you gonna do? Like, you got rejected. They said no. That's it. He leaves. Comes back, I guess, minutes later. They think it's safe. So they proceed to exit the corner store, like you heard. And he stabs one in the neck and the chest and stabs the other twin. And runs off. Dumbass that don't know how to commit a crime leaves the evidence right there on the scene so they can have the fingerprints, you idiot. But here's the thing. I have to blame the parents because these are females, bro. If you was that mad, right? I don't even condone this. You could have spit on them or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't condone none of it. You understand me? Because that's stupid. You get rejected. You get rejected. You move on. You try to find somebody else. But to stab both of them, and one of them pass away, all because she didn't give you a phone number, my brother. I mean, like, come on, man. What type of time? What's wrong with this new generation that violence is the first go-to with anything, even against a female, bro? I mean, if you was that mad, right? I'm trying to put scenarios out there where it wouldn't have went that far. You ain't even hit her. Like, you stab her. Like, you should have just took your damn pride, held your head up like, okay, she don't like me. They didn't know you, bro. They're not required to give you a phone number if they don't know you. You move along. You keep it going. It wasn't that serious, bro. But for you to take her life, now it's serious. You understand me? See, this is why Jay Cass got his daughters out the hood in the nick of time. My oldest one, at that time, I want to say she was 13 going on 14. And the other one was like 8 or 9. You understand me? And I got them out the hood. And we had situations. One time, a dude did try to pull up on my oldest daughter. I wasn't home. I was out in the street doing my 1-2. And wifey had called me like, babe, this guy tried to pick up, my daughter, and she ran. But he didn't proceed to follow her. He like took off. But it's crazy that this man could not take rejection. He's 19. This fool just threw away his life, right? Over a phone number. Make it make sense. I can't make that make sense. Now he's going to rot in jail for the rest of his life. And on top of that, the wolves is going to be on his top. Pause. They going to get at him. You already know that. He's going to be violated for the rest of his life because it's going to fall on the hearts. Like a lot of thugs, some thugs do have a heart, and they're not feeling that. Plus, they probably got family members that's on the island and Valhalla and all kinds of Katsaki everywhere. They probably got family members that's waiting for that dude to arrive. They gonna do him dirty in there. He gonna be in PC for the rest of his life. But the crazy thing is, what type of parenting did this parasite have for him to go harm a female? Number one, did his daddy beat on his mom? Did his stepdad beat on his mom? Like, you have to have a violent background to want to do some harm like that to a female that y'all had words. She didn't want to give you the phone number, so you leave. You kick on the door, right? They lock the door, you kicking on it. So he left again. That's 2 times. He could have just kept it moving. Then when they leave out, like probably 15, 20 minutes later, you run down on them like they some ops, like they dudes, and you stab them both. So that's beyond premeditated, bruh. So I don't know why nobody's trying to represent you like a lawyer. You're gonna lose, because you had opportunity. You left twice. You came back, you kicking on the door, you acting all crazy, you run down on him, you stab him. That's premeditated. You're going to get life beyond life, which you deserve. That young girl was only 19 years old. And to have a twin and then one of them is gone, I could imagine what the parents is going through, what the twin is going through. Y'all youngsters, man, let me tell you something. The word no is going to happen in your life. You're going to hear no from a job. You're going to hear no from a female. You're going to hear no when you apply for a credit card. The word no is there for a reason, okay? Rejection, meaning no, you can't get this loan for the house. You can't get this, you can't get that. You have to keep your chin high and keep it moving. You can't let that one situation dictate the rest of your life for doing something stupid. All because she didn't want to give you a phone number. Bro, listen, man. I mean, I never really went through that because I was the type, I didn't approach women like that. They had to approach me. They had to give me a signal, a sign, a hi, or send their girlfriend over or something like that, because I seen something happen when I was young. Before my mom's died, I was at the corner store. Dude's girl, a guy pulled up, nice car. His girl goes inside the store. Dudes and a couple guys were trying to holler at her, but this one guy was just real aggressive. He followed her in the store. He tried to talk to her, and I'm little witnessing this. And I remember he touched her butt. She went outside and told her man. He got out the car, bam! Blew his damn brains out. You understand me? So that taught me right there. You never know who that woman not belongs to, but associated with. If that's somebody's wife. You get what I'm saying? Or somebody's lady. So I was the type growing up, man, I'm going to walk around like I'm the shit. The girl going to have to holler at me. So that's why I never went through the rejection phase, because I never was the type to even try to scream at something. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I know my worth like she knows her worth. But bro, your legacy in life, you're 19. Your legacy is you took out a twin, a female, because she rejected you and didn't give you the number. That's your life story. You might as well hang yourself in prison, because it's over. You never getting out. You're 19. You just threw away your life. So for all you other so-called brothers, man, listen, if the woman say no, no means no. Keep it moving. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You don't have to take somebody's life or do something stupid because she rejects you, man. That makes you soft. That makes you less of a man. That means you don't know the value that you hold. That means you don't love yourself. If you loved yourself, you'd be like, man, F that chick. I'm going to keep it pushing. Y'all had words? Okay, let it go. But now it's too late. Her soul's in heaven. And then you turn yourself in, bro. Let me tell you something. You ain't never going to see this video, but they going to do you dirty in prison. They don't like rapists. They don't like petties. And they don't like people that harm innocent people for no reason in jail. You ain't going to be able to join no gang, no set, because they're not going to accept you, because they're not going to want to take on that baggage because you laid somebody down over something petty. So you're going to be on your own. You're going to be in PC, man, for the rest of your life. I feel sorry for Boy. Nah, matter of fact, I don't feel sorry for Boy because that was stupid. I feel sorry for the twin that lost her life. But Duke, you got a long road ahead of you. And all you had to do was just keep it pushing. And now you see why I removed my girls and my family out of a toxic environment. When you're in a toxic environment, let me explain, because I come from multiple hoods, okay? Something is bound to happen at any given time, and you don't know when or why. And you wonder why these pilgrims that live in the suburbs, away from all this, they live a decent life. They might have to worry about a snake in the yard, a black widow spider, but they ain't got to worry about their kids going to a corner store, because in the suburbs, guess what? Where I'm at, there is no corner store. There's only a gas station maybe like 4 miles from my house. That's it. So there's nowhere for them to walk to because it's too far. That's how these pilgrims live. But see, you parasites that's in the hood, this is what you do to each other. Self-destruction. Eliminate. No self-love. No self-value. And I'm learning that anywhere that the demographic is 99% black or Hispanic, okay, something is going to happen. Somebody's going to get murdered. Somebody's going to get robbed. Now that I remove myself and I live next to pilgrims, because I got 1, 2, 3, I'm talking about our property lines touch. That's how close I am. I could go to the fence and be like, hi, neighbor. They've been living there all their life. They don't have no problems. They don't have to worry about gunshots. They don't have to worry about the cops always posted up on the block. They don't have to worry about crackheads walking back and forth. Like, this is a different life. See, when I was coming up, I thought that was life. I thought that's all I was going to see. Crooked cops, crackheads, cab driver up or train, people moving all night, never going to sleep. Where I'm at, bro, even in the daytime it's peaceful. You might hear somebody cutting grass. That's it. You understand me? And I love it. You hear me? I thought I would never see a life like that, where I don't have, where I can actually, many a time, I don't even want to say this, but many a times my wife has left that truck door unlocked, and I'll be tripping. Hey, don't leave the truck unlocked on the property. She be like, babe, we live in the suburbs. I don't care. But if nothing gets touched, there's not a bunch of thugs hanging around in front of my house. And I'm a prime example that you can make it out in this field right here. You can remove your family from the hood. And while the wheels is turning and you working, your family's somewhere safe. So don't tell me, Jay Cass, it ain't that easy. Yeah, it is that easy. It is that easy. You have to want it. Because I'm telling you, if you're staying in the hood just to be around your family, when you get older, you'll learn about family. The family is the ones you see in your home every day that you go to sleep to and wake up to. That's your family. Oh, you'll learn about family. I had to learn that too by getting older. Well, damn. They hating on you on Facebook because you got a certain ride. They hating because you living in a certain house or living a certain lifestyle or got jewelry on or a pocket full of money. Yeah, family a hater too now. So you must do what's right for your immediate family. And that's your wife, your kids, your lady, your kids. That's what you do it for. That's who you do it for, man. And that's one to grow on. I do this because I care. I don't do it because I have to. Why? Because trucking pays my bills. YouTube don't. When I have my YouTube with my little 4,050 subscribers, I got about 1,500 out of the deal before they took my channel because I was talking us coming together. See, the masses don't want that. They want to see you doing exactly what you're doing right now. Killing each other, self-destruction, self-hatred. So when you get a guy like me that's talking about unity and love, they take my channel off of strikes. Come on, man. But anyways, I gotta go. Even though I got a long way to go before they unload it. My appointment is 8:30. It's just now 7 o'clock. But early bird gets the worm. You heard? 100.